All right. Well, welcome everyone to the BenefitsApp webinar today. We are excited to have Santa joining us. He is hot off the Macy's Day Parade. And before we get started, I wanted to give you a spoiler alert. Sign off now if you believe in only one Santa, you don't believe in flying reindeer, are a child under 10 years old, don't want to know how it all happens on Christmas Eve. We'll give you 5 seconds to leave the webinar. With that, I'd like to introduce Santa Claus, Chris Kringle, CEO of the North Pole.
Ho, ho, ho. Hello, Nancy. How are you during this most wonderful time of the year?
Great to see you, Santa. Also known as Father Christmas, Santa, Saint Nick, and Simply Santa, keeper of the famous Naughty or Nice list and the CEO of the North Pole and Santa's Workshop. Welcome. Welcome, Santa.
Thank you, Nancy. I hope you've been a good girl this year. Have you?
I've been great, Santa.
I'll have to check my list. I get the sense there are a few people out there that I've seen in the past too. I think I see Jonathan out there. Jonathan with this, I guess now you've got a son too. I knew you when you were very small. And let me tell you, let William know that I might be bringing him a puppy this year or a drum set. I also see Vicky and Sherry and Lynn and Dave and several others that I might mention throughout the year. Ho, 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 I'm so happy to be here. And very busy this time of year, but BenefitsApp is an important part of our business. And I want to give you a sense of what happens at the North Pole. It's not all fun and games. I've been at it for a long time, and we've tried to stay abreast of the most current technology and mobile apps and benefits. And so I'm going to give you some background on what we're doing here at the North Pole. And thank you for being here to listen. And I look forward to seeing you Christmas Eve. So the North Pole Inc. is quite a large organization. We also call it Santa's Workshop, named after me. We are an international organization. As you can imagine, we're everywhere around the world. It's an international organization, and little do people know, we're not actually located at the North Pole. It's very cold up there. We're actually headquartered in Lapland, Finland, and this is a picture of our beautiful office where we organize our organization throughout the year. We run, little do you know, we run the single largest distribution center worldwide. And that distribution center is humming right around November, December, right during open enrollment time. And so that creates some challenges when we start to roll out our benefits to our staff. You wouldn't realize it, but we have 195 regional offices. That's one office in every country in the world. We are everywhere, and it's very complex. We do have elves. We have about 5,000 real elves that work for the organization. We call these folks descendants of true elf heritage. And here are a few of our elves that you see here on the right. They're very busy this year, and elves do the gifts that are very thoughtful and personalized, like candles and train sets and wooden toys and fun things like that. And they build that in our international headquarters up in Lapland. Other than elves, though, we have 3,500 Santas. That's right, 3,500 Santas. If you think that I'm getting on a sleigh Christmas Eve, going around the world delivering toys to every single household, you got to be nuts. I have 3,500 Santas, and you see these guys everywhere. They're out everywhere. A lot of them are at shopping malls. Some of them do these pub crawls called Santa Cons, New York City, Boston, but they also maintain 28,000 reindeer. Each Santa has 8 reindeer. They all have a Rudolph, and they all deliver toys on Christmas Eve, and that's how we get it done. Absolutely. Supporting the 3,500 Santas and their 28,000 reindeer, who also get benefits, by the way, we have close to 2 million seasonal workers. So we have 1.6 million seasonal workers, and in those we have 275,000 drivers. As you can imagine, we deliver the thoughtful toys through our Santa system, but we also use our seasonal workers and drivers to deliver the more retail toys. So those toys that show up under your tree that look like they may come from Amazon or Walmart, those are delivered through our seasonal worker force. And so we have a very complex organization. It's an enterprise organization. And we found out that, as I mentioned, we give benefits. We give great benefits to our employees. They deserve it. They work hard. And it's part of our process here at the North Pole to make certain we take care of our people. However, we found out that we have a problem. Half the workforce report that they don't completely understand their benefits. 66% of Elves and Santas, seasonal workers and drivers, they need help to understand their benefits throughout the year. Almost 80% of our millennial workers want more communication throughout the year. We contracted with Voya because we discovered we had a problem. Our employees don't know their benefits. Our HR team had many requests for information after open enrollment, which is our busiest, most wonderful time of the year. And it created some problems. Some of our employees started leaving for better jobs, didn't feel like we were paying attention to them. So we needed a mobile app strategy at the North Pole. And so we have great benefits. We want our people to know about them. Even Hermie, the elf dentist, he came to me one day distraught. Now, if you recall in the TV show about Hermie, he's distraught about a lot of things, especially about people knowing that he wants to be a dentist, not an elf. But he said, Santa, nobody knows I'm their dental provider. They don't know their deductible. And their family is included. Nobody knows anything about their benefits, not even me. So in today's competitive employment landscape, which we live in, elves, Santa, reindeer, our seasonal workers, expectations are changing. Speed, convenience, trust matter most to Mrs. Claus, to myself, and our human resource team. On the right here, you're going to see myself and Mrs. Claus, and then our human resource EVPs. Those are our elf vice presidents. We've got Nancy, we've got Jeff, and we have Madeline right there. To meet these expectations, we had to leverage the right technology to provide the personalized experience our team has been asking for. Once again, Hermie said, as an employee and as a dentist, I love BenefitsApp. So he's a great counselor to me, and I always look forward to his comments. You know, we have a complex organization, and I think a lot of folks on this webinar do too. And I'm going to share that BenefitsApp helps us address a lot of the issues that we have. We're multinational, multilingual. Our product, our benefits information always has to be up to date. You know, come January 1, benefits change. It's right in the middle of the most wonderful time of the year. People need to know their benefits in January because they work so hard through December. It's always January where they need to know what's going on. Our system needs to be secure. We have HIPAA standards, and it needs to be compliant security-wise. Also needs to be fully integrated with our platforms and partners worldwide. You know, if I am in Europe, I have a different set of partners, and BenefitsApp can connect to any partner that I tell them to. So it's really built for the complex enterprise as well as small groups. You know, BenefitsApp streamlines all of our workshop and employee interactions with a single cloud-based benefits operating system. That's a pretty heavy lift for me, seeing as I'm so old, but it's important these days, and our EVPs demand it. It drives increased efficiency for them, transparency, and personal communication with close to 2 million employees. Ho, 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 ho. Wow, it's pretty amazing what we do at the North Pole. BenefitsApp helps us reduce the time of managing benefits claims, benefits, or support-related issues. This is a big deal, let me tell you. Imagine saving, if every single one of our employees, 2 million of them, have an issue. That could be 2 million hours of human resource time. By moving to BenefitsApp, moving all that information into the cloud through the app, we've saved a tremendous amount of time, which, of course, if you see here, Buddy the Elf, he said, I have more time during this most wonderful time of the year than ever. He's so excited about it. So BenefitsApp messaging also allows the North Pole the ability to text message, Merry Christmas, ho, 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 to each employee, as well as, more importantly, we can push messages to our employees about cost saving health and wellness programs. And by the way, that's all in their native language. So if you're a Spanish speaker, you get to see that message, Feliz Navidad versus Merry Christmas. So it's all done in native language that gives us a personalized touch to our employees, which is very important to me and Mrs. Claus. BenefitsApp also partners with what they call tier 1 providers like Armada Health Quality Care Connect. Quality Care Connect provides direct access to advocacy and the highest quality physician referrals. So I tell you, Zoe Deschanel, who happens to be an elf, said first, she didn't even know they had an advocate product, which we pay for. It's a benefit. So she became aware of that product by way of BenefitsApp. And then she said it was so easy to get the help she needed, which is tremendous. It makes her feel much better that we're giving her personalized service and advocacy. It's very important these days. Ho, ho, ho. So BenefitsApp aggregates many apps into a connected ecosystem. This is important to us for our complex organization. Regionally, we have different benefits, even within the United States. Certain areas have different providers, certain groups have different benefits. It allows us to streamline control and provide easy access to information to our team where they live, which is on their phones all around the world. So as we all know, the elf on the shelf is always watching. And the elf said to me, it lets Santa know who's naughty, and I let Santa know who's naughty or nice. You think he just beams that information to me through, the vapor? No, he's got BenefitsApp. It allows him a secure connection to the naughty and nice team who maintains that data for me in our database. So the elf on the shelf loves BenefitsApp. It makes his life or her life or its life much easier. And I like that. So BenefitsApp gave the North Pole a benefits mobile strategy that enhances and loves the lives and the wellness of our entire team. And that's signed by me. Hermie loves it. Rudolph loves it. Our entire team loves it. And it really helps us out. So I would say that I talked to Mrs. Claus and she said, let people download it. Let them check it out. They could see the benefits that we offer people. So if you like, download BenefitsApp from the App Store, your App Store, and register with the company code, I think, Nancy, that is demo. And what I'll do is just real quick, I'm going to show you what it looks like and how easy it is for even a guy like myself to use BenefitsApp. So I just click on the BenefitsApp icon and it comes up and it says register or log in. I'll log in with my phone number. Now everybody squint your eyes because I don't want everybody calling me. And I hit login. When that happens, it sends me a code to my phone. It used to be I had a name and password. I could never remember it. And so this is wonderful. I just get a text message with a code. It's 481270, and I verify. That was easy, right? So I get in and here's Santa's Workshops Benefits mobile app. It gives you information about all the benefits that we offer. I can go in and see, my dental benefit. I can also see what benefits I have. I can also go back, and if I need to, I can go find a dentist. Now, Hermie is our primary dental provider, but we have a network throughout the country, and depending on where you are in the world, that changes. So that button is updated for everybody depending on where they are. I can also, if I wanted to contact my administrator, let's say I wanted to contact Hermie, I could just say contact my plan administrator. And this gives me direct access to, in a secure format, HIPAA secure format, to send Hermie my information that he needs about my benefits or whatever he might need. And so that's a very handy, useful task. We have the ability to isolate claims, benefits, support issues, which again saves us an untold amount of time, benefits time, throughout the season, in particular first quarter every year, when everyone's coming hard off of Christmas and they need to pay attention to their health. Other things that we have in the system are ID cards. So you can take a look at an ID card. It's interactive. People love it. They have click to call, click to email. It just makes it easy for all of our team to gain access to their benefits. We have a ton of different ID cards because we're such a global organization. Other items that we have are our messaging. So if I want to send out a message to my team, I can simply ask BenefitsApp to do it. They're very helpful, very easy to work with. And so I can send out notifications, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, etc. I can also send out in-app messages specific to people based on potentially risk populations or on particular needs. It might just be happy birthday. So we like to do that sort of thing with our employees. Feel free to download it. Let me know what you think about it. I'll probably be seeing you Christmas Eve. If you stay up, leave me some cookies, a little bit of warm milk. You know, I think I see out there also Dave and Paula and Laura and Chris. You know, Merry Christmas. Nancy, thanks so much. I'm very, very, very busy this time of year, but I thought it was important to share with you what we're doing with BenefitsApp. And I want to leave it with you that I want to thank everybody for attending. And as an early Christmas present, and my family would call it Christmas spirit, if you fill out a form, I guess there's going to be a little survey after this presentation. You fill that out, the nice attendees will receive a Starbucks gift card that's been built by our elves. And I think we'll probably send it to the naughty ones too. We'll include everybody. So happy holidays. Ho, ho, ho. Enjoy this most wonderful time of the year. Nancy, do you have anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
No, I think we're good. Thanks for joining us, Santa. We really appreciate it. Great to see you.
Merry Christmas. Be good people out there. And we look forward to seeing you over the holiday season. Ho, ho, ho. We're signing off.